Welcome to RelapsePreventionPlan.net's free online rehab lessons. It's never too late to learn how to prevent relapse. This presentation is on new friends. The learning goals for this presentation are to define friendship and give 3 positive outcomes of having friendships, to list 4 roles that friends can play, and to define peer and list 3 ways to meet peers. False friendship, like the ivy, decays and ruins the walls it embraces. But true friendship gives new life and animation to the object it supports. Richard Burton. Connecting with friends. It is normal to want to reconnect with friends when returning from a long absence, to ask them what they have been doing, to share with them what you have experienced since you've been away, to rejoin the old social network. But on the other hand, you have made a commitment to a new life which does not include old habits and can no longer include some people from your past. Friends and relapse planning. In creating your relapse prevention plan, you have to make decisions about self-care boundaries. Who you will talk to and in what way, who you can trust to help you meet your new goals, and who needs to be excluded. Then you can't be all things to all people. If you try, you'll wind up disappointing them because they'll come to expect too much from you. You're bound to fail from time to time. We all have limits on what we can do. Some things you shouldn't do for others because they need to do it for themselves. It will rob you of your ability to care for yourself. It will rob you of your ability to care for those who really need your help. And some things you just need to do for yourself, like set boundaries. And boundaries create your life. You have not come to this place in your life by chance. All your choices have brought you here. You created this life by the people you let in and the people you shut out, giving your time to goals that matter, or letting hours trickle towards lesser goals, the pursuits to which you give your energy, the pressures to which you pay attention, and every decision you've ever made, step by step, brought you to this place. Your boundaries created the corridor through which your life moved. Boundaries are limits. A boundary lets positive things in and keeps harmful things out. By the limits you set, you protect the integrity of your day, your energy and spirit, the health of your relationships, the pursuits of your heart, and healthy boundaries are based on clear values and keep you on track. When you violate your boundaries or let another person violate them, your life goes off track. And boundaries are healthy limits. After creating healthy limits, you need to speak up so others know what they are. Holding back what you need and expect from others leads to frustration, and frustration leads to anger at others. You can lose the calm and confidence you need to be at your best. So use care. With most people, setting up boundaries and communicating assertively will improve your life and theirs as well. But some people want power or control, and some people are dangerous. They see a clear verbal boundary as a challenge to be defeated. If someone gives you reason to fear them, before you set a boundary, first assess your own risk. If you, your children, home, or possessions would be endangered by setting verbal boundaries, create a physical boundary through distance or relocating. Remember, seek help from trustworthy people and seek professional counsel to ensure your safety and security. Assertive communication skills help you to say no effectively and tactfully. They help you to ask successfully for what you need. Assertive skills help you succeed at both these tasks so you can communicate and enforce boundaries, obtain the things you need from other people so you can achieve your goals and stay abstinent. You can review pages 71 to 94 in the book People Smart to learn assertive communication skills. Count some people out of your friendship circle. People who actively use drugs and alcohol, physically or verbally abuse or sabotage your efforts to start a new life, must be removed from your social network. Remove high-risk people from your network by letting them know that you will not be seeing them again and saying goodbye on the phone. Stop taking calls from high-risk people and stop calling them. If old friends call you after you have quit, if they are people on your support network list, welcome them in. If you know they are a risk to your new life plan, do not continue to talk to them. It's very easy to say, but it's really hard to do. So what should you do? The simplest and most effective action is to plan in advance, write it down, and practice what you are going to say. Make a decision on what to say. For example, there is no place for drugs or alcohol or people who use them in my life. I will not spend time with you or talk further with you. Good luck on your journey. Do not call me again. I do not want to talk to you or see you again. Don't expect people you talk to in this way to understand your assertiveness or your commitment. The important thing is to walk away knowing that you understand it. Remember, for people who abuse drugs and alcohol, you are not important. The drugs and alcohol are. Love thy neighbor as yourself, but choose your neighbor. Louise Beale. Your new life. As part of your relapse prevention plan, you will identify social, recreation, and exercise activities that you want to have in your new life. There will be other people with whom you can share these activities. Like-minded people who enjoy the same activities are a source for your new friends and peers. Friends are those people with whom you share similar interests and a desire for achievement. A rapid decline. During our teenage years, we spend nearly 1/3 of our time with our friends. For the rest of our lives, the average time spent with friends is less than 10%. Scientists are uncovering how friendships shape our expectations, desires, and goals for the future. Our closest relationships have a powerful effect on our behavior, even in the absence of the other person. It appears that our close relationships can influence beliefs that endure for decades. Friends influence us. If your best friend has a healthy diet, you're 5 times more likely to have a healthy diet yourself. And friendship is good for you. Friendships improve our health and life satisfaction. They buffer us during life challenges. They result in improved cardio functioning and resiliency and decreased stress levels. During tragic events, friends become a comfort and refuge. Studies reveal that having at least 4 friends helps people live longer. More friends than 4 doesn't really make more of a difference. It appears that at least 4 friends provides the maximum protective benefit. It's not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Friedrich Nietzsche. Focusing on what's most important. Nearly half of all marriages end in divorce. According to research, friendship is the determining factor in couples' decisions to divorce or stay together. A couple's friendship quality accounts for 70% of overall marital satisfaction. The quality of a couple's friendship is 5 times as important as physical intimacy. And the best gauge of a friendship's health is each person's happiness during everyday interactions. The myth of well-roundedness. Problems occur all the time in very close friendships. We expect the other person to meet our every need, to be the one who pushes us to achieve, listens unconditionally, always lends a hand, is the most fun. But according to research, it is unlikely that one person can deliver everything. A negative focus damages friendships. Friendships are not well-rounded. 83% of people report that they bring different strengths to the relationship than their best friend does. It's damaging when another person focuses on what we do not bring to the friendship. This negative focus increases stress, decreases satisfaction with friendships in general, and our friends just can't be good at everything. What is friendship? Trying to force a friend to meet all our needs is a useless and potentially destructive exercise. People have significantly better friendships when they know and can easily describe what each friend contributes to the relationship. The meaning of the word friend has lost its original intensity. A distant acquaintance might refer to you as a good friend, or a business associate might refer to you as their friend. A true friend is someone who measurably improves your life, a person in your work or personal life whom you can't afford to live without. Do you have true friends? If this person were no longer around, would your overall satisfaction with your life decrease? If this person were no longer part of your life, would your achievement or commitment at work decrease? If you can answer yes to both or either of these questions, then you have found a true friend. There is no ideal friend. Most friends are good at doing a few things. And in friendship, we usually give different things than we receive. And there are hundreds of unique roles that friends play in your life. There was a definite process by which one made people into friends, and it involved talking to them and listening to them for hours at a time. Rebecca West. Roles that friends can play in your life. Builder. They are great motivators. They genuinely want you to succeed. They are generous with their time and help to see your strengths and use them productively. When you want to think about how you can do more with your strengths, talk to a builder. The champion stands up for you and what you believe in, sings your praises, stands up for you when you're not around, accepts you for the person you are, and is loyal and holds things in confidence. And they have a low tolerance for dishonesty. They are your best advocate. When you need someone to promote your cause, look to a champion. The collaborator. They have similar interests to you. They share passions with you like sports, hobbies, religion, work, politics, food, music, movies, or books. They belong to some of the same groups and have similar ambitions in work and life. When you need someone who can relate to your passions, look to a collaborator. The companion is always there for you, is one of the first people you call when something big happens in your life, good or bad. Sometimes sense your thoughts, feelings, and actions almost before you do. They take pride in your friendship and will sacrifice for your benefit. When you are searching for a friendship that can last a lifetime, look no further than a companion. The connector, a bridge builder, helps you get what you want, introduces you to others, socializes with you regularly, lunch, dinner, gatherings where you can meet new people, points you in the right direction if you need a doctor, friend, or a date. They seem to know everyone. Or when you need to widen your circle of friends or business associates, a connector can help. The energizer. They always give you a boost and are fun. They pick you up when you are down and make any day great. They say and do things that make you feel better. When you're around them, you smile a lot more. When you want to relax and have a good time or get out of a rut, call an energizer. The mind opener. They encourage you to embrace new ideas, opportunities, cultures, and people. They challenge you to think in innovative ways. They help you to create positive change. They ask good questions and broaden your perspective on life and make you a better person. If you need to challenge conventional wisdom or shake up your status quo, spend time with a mind opener. The navigator. They give you advice and keep you headed in the right direction. They will talk through the pros and cons until you find a right answer. They help you see a positive future while keeping you grounded in reality. And they help you to know who you are and who you are not. They are ideal to share your dreams and goals with. And when you need direction to help you reach your destination, ask a navigator. Once you begin to think of the different roles that your friends can play and the roles you can play for others, it becomes energizing. Building friendships is more than sharing activities. Not all people will end up your true friend, but you can have many peers, and that is often where friendships start. A peer is somebody who is equal to another person or to other people in some respects, such as age or social class. A companion, fellow, or buddy. Activities are the starting places to plan to meet new peers and develop new relationships which will help you meet your goals. Peers have similar interests and life goals. Your new peers are anyone with similar positive life goals and interests, such as a sports peer, a writing peer, an artist peer, business peer, or an Amnesty International volunteer peer. But where do you find new peers? You start by focusing on the activities you want to be a part of and check out a YMCA or community rec center in your town, a club that specializes in your activity or interest, a community newspaper with recreation listings, or the internet. And a peer can be someone who is interested in any activity that you are interested in, that knows more about the activity than you do, and is willing to share their expertise. They're willing to also accept expertise you have and learn from you. But how many peers are enough? And how many activities do you want to be a part of? Do you want to continue with yoga? Get a peer for yoga. Do you want to get involved in weight training? Get a weight training peer. You can have a peer for every activity you want to be involved in. A peer should be someone who will motivate you and be motivated by you to meet mutual activity goals. They can attend the activity at the same time as you. They demonstrate patience with you as you learn. And they are not involved with using drugs or alcohol. So you have to choose a peer carefully. So for a start, you have already examined your past relationships. You've learned how some relationships influenced your behavior. You've made some painful and important decisions to end some past relationships. Then the peers you choose now should not be clones of people from your past. They must be people who have values and behaviors which move you forward and support your new life goals. A good friend can tell you what is the matter with you in a minute. He or she may not seem such a good friend after telling. The original research for this presentation can be found in the bullets below. Pause the presentation a moment if you need to take down the information. We hope that you've learned from this presentation to define friendship and give 3 positive outcomes of having friendships, to list 4 roles that friends can play, and to define peer and list 3 ways to meet peers. If you haven't already, please visit relapsepreventionplan.net and download our free book, Make Your Last Relapse the Last, and complete Chapter 8 on relationships and relapse. Remember, this video is not a substitute for proper medical care and consultation with your physician or qualified healthcare professional. Don't ignore professional advice or delay seeking treatment based on the information in this video or on this YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. You can do it. We believe in you. Don't give up.